Hey everyone, welcome to a more laid-back kind of fun video, where I'm just going to be talking about some items that the community has made and put up on the workshop. Now these items will be featured for the heavy. I'm going to be talking about some weapons, some cosmetics, and maybe even a taunt or two, who knows. Before we get into this, I just want to say that this is all my opinion, so if you differ with it, that means that you're human, most likely, unless you're a very intelligent robot, in which case, please, I want to meet you. I'd definitely like to see a cool cyborg. Or robot, you don't have to be a cyborg. Maybe just a robot. Anyway, we're getting off task. This is just gonna be kind of fun. Nothing too stressful, no real guides. Just me chatting about some items with proposed stats, maybe a cool effects. Just some things that I'd like to either see in the game or things that please be avoided with a 15-foot pole. But either way, it's just kind of fun. So I hope you guys stick around. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, the first item of the day is the Komainu mask. I really hope I didn't butcher that, but it is a face mask for the soldier, heavy, and demo. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the soldier and demo both already have a mask like this. So for this mask just to be pretty much the same thing as the other one, except now the heavy can wear it, seems a little bit redundant. It just doesn't seem like an item that we need in game. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good ol' no thanks. Now, our second item is the Heavy Thinker. Now, this is a looping taunt, much like the Rancho Relaxo, for the Heavy, and it's actually a taunt that I definitely want to see in game, and the reason why is it's just so perfect. Like, if you think about it, the Heavy is either, like, thinking very genuine, like, very philosophical, because he is allegedly very intelligent, or he's just so dumb he can't think of anything, so he's really trying his hardest to get the gears going, you know? He just works on all levels. It's just something I would like to see. My only real complaint with it is this box at the bottom that he sits on. It's like the generic Half-Life 2 like ammo box. I think it would have to change to fit the more TF2 aesthetic, but other than that, I think this taunt is pretty good. The Heavy Burden. Why does the Heavy need another beard? I don't know, he already has like 6. Seriously, the Heavy has so many beards that all look pretty much the same. Like, we don't need another one. We do not need another beard. I'm gonna say it again, I'm gonna say it now. We do not need another beard. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and give this a nice good ol' no thanks. Uncle Dane's Ammo Reserve. Okay, there's a whole lot of reasons I don't like the Ammo Reserve. The concept behind it I don't like, the stats that a lot of people suggest for this item I don't like, and the simple fact that it wasn't made for heavies to use. It was made for people to benefit from, like, oh, I'm an engineer, so I could use some ammo. But as a heavy, it's not going to be useful. It's just simply not a good item for heavy himself. If you want to hear more on my complaints about the ammo reserve, let me know in the comments. I can make a whole video trying to explain myself, or don't. That's fine. I just wanted to say that I personally don't like it. Aesthetically, this is very well made. I believe the winglet even worked on the animation for this, so it is like pretty much perfect. But it's a shame because the actual concept of the item, I cannot get aboard with. I do not like it. So for that reason alone, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go, no thanks. I keep saying it. We don't need beards. We already have please, just stop with the beards. Like, grab a razor, shave off your beard, and let's stop, alright? Let's stop with the beards. This is actually a pretty cool looping taunt. It's called the Heavy Workout, which is basically him just doing a bunch of one-armed push-ups. It's definitely pretty cool, and I would like to see it in game, if not for the simple fact that I can now have 12 heavies just working out. It's kind of a dream of mine just to see them all going in unison, pushing up. The Cerberus, a minigun with 3 barrels and a lot of ammo. Well, at least that's what I assume is about it. The aesthetic of this item is something to die over. It looks astounding. It's just something that like would mow down the entire enemy team single-handedly. The developer's stats for this item are decent, if not for this one line right here where it says, "Revenge, kill the player that is dominating you and receive crits for 5 seconds. Basically that means whenever you get dominated, you will go heavy and use this item. No. Please don't let that happen. The other stats on this item are kind of generic, but at least they're different, sorta-ish. But that one stat single-handedly breaks all of this, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and like it because it looks very nice, but please don't use those stats. I will hold you down and shave you, heavy. I will grab a razor and shave you. Do you think I'm kidding? I will sit on top of you and shave your beard off. the Sub-sandvich. It's actually pretty funny. It's like a shotgun, but it has a sandwich strapped to the top. So that means it'd have to have some sort of healing effect. I personally would like to see some sort of like black box effect, where the more damage you do, the more health you get. But except it's not a rocket launcher and it's actually a shotgun. I think that'd be pretty fun, and it would definitely be beneficial for any heavy. Maybe you could just have like less ammo or less clip size, maybe even slightly less damage for all I know. But it's definitely something I would like to see for the heavy. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and give that a nice good old like. The Russian roulette. It kind of looks like a big revolver, like a cartoonishly big revolver that even has like a pump, like a shotgun. And I would just like to see that, because it fits the TF2 aesthetic, it's kind of fun, and it could probably have better range or something like that. There's actually a pretty cool idea for this, because the name is Russian roulette, which is a gambling game, but basically they say it has plus 15% more damage, but has a 1 in 6 chance of backfiring on you, meaning that you take the damage, which I think would be pretty fun, because it'd be like, every time you go to use it, it's like a whole risk, but it'd also be very, very annoying. So perhaps that could be added, perhaps it won't, who knows. Battle banana, banana, banana. This item probably inspired the entire jungle theme, so I almost guarantee it's going to be added. The banana has been a skin for like the longest time. Now, if this will just be a skin or have its own stats, who knows. I personally would just like to see it as a skin, because it's kind of silly, and it's also a banana. So I don't want it to have like really good or really bad stats. I just want it to be a skin for the sandwich. The Warhood. It's a very like Fallout styled like post-apocalyptic hood for the heavy, which I think is pretty cool because heavy doesn't really have any of those. Like he might have an all class 1 or 2 here and there, but he doesn't have anything specifically made for him, and that's the reason I advocate for this to be added into TF2. This is beautiful. Is there anything else to say but beautiful? No, this is beautiful. I need this to be added. I need it. I'm actually tearing up a little bit. It's so beautiful. The heavy artillery takes you right back to Vietnam, and realistically probably just going to be a Tomislav skin. However, according to the developer, he would like to see accuracy, mobility, and overheating. That is pretty interesting with the overheating stat, but accuracy and mobility, that's pretty much just the Tomislav. Like that's basically what the Tomislav does. The overheating is kind of unique, but again, that'd kind of be very annoying. Like, very annoying. I kind of would just prefer to see this as a Tomislav skin. I'm sorry. I said I was going to come over there and shave you. You don't think I'm joking? I'm going to... I tried to shave it, but it just grew more. I put my razor in, and it started to grow more. How do you shave the heavy? I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's physically possible to get this guy without a beard. He's like beard is made of gold. Seriously, someone send help. I'm over here trying to like ply it with a crowbar. Well, I definitely didn't think heavy was that edgy, but apparently I was wrong. Thank you for not being a beard, but we already have like 3 goatees. At least we're getting a little better. We had to end with a beard. We couldn't end on a high note. Are you serious? Like, I'm fairly certain this beard is already in the game. Like, I think Soldier already has a beard like this from End of the Line. Look, I got nothing against you having beards, Heavy. It just, you have so many. Like, do you really need this many beards? Like, you got a beard for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hey, you have a beard for every different day of the week, man. Is there no... You know what, fine, you can have your beards, I don't care, I'm leaving.